Also in Washington, CBS News political director John Dickerson. John, good morning.
Good morning, Charlie.
So what did Senator Cruz achieve?
Well, he achieved a couple of things. It wasn't a waste of time. I mean, for the grassroots conservatives, here was somebody standing up, perhaps in a futile effort, but standing up and railing against something he doesn't believe in. And there's been so much disappointment out in the country with politicians. To see somebody just standing up and saying what they believe is something that will win him a lot of praise in the grassroots. But he also achieved a lot of something else, which is he got a lot of enemies in his own party in the Senate. And there are a lot, talking to senators, Republican senators, they have very dark feelings about Senator Cruz. They think he wasted time. They think he gave the party a black eye in fighting among Republicans instead of keeping them together so they could fight the president. So he's got some enemies now.
So if you were a politician, would you rather have grassroots support or a few enemies in the Senate?
Well, that is the key and crucial question about the Republican Party. And what irritates his Republican colleagues is he sort of turned the grassroots against them. Here you've got Senator Tom Coburn, who was sort of Ted Cruz before Ted Cruz in terms of being a die-hard conservative, saying basically that what Cruz had done is kind of or this is the feeling among some senators, that he's kind of tricked the grassroots, making them think that every other senator is not opposed to Obamacare, and that's just not the case. But I think if you're Senator Cruz, it's very clear what you want, which is you want the grassroots behind you, and he's got them.
So Senator Cruz said this was a stand-on principle, and he said over the weekend, a vote for cloture is a vote for Obamacare. And then he voted yes. How does, I'm confused.
You want to explain Senate procedure at this hour of the morning, Nora? So essentially, that's why Republicans were so angry with Cruz. They thought this was a bootless battle, that basically he was filibustering a bill that he actually supports, and that's why they thought this was so foolish. Yes, be against Obamacare, but don't do it in this dumb way. That was what other Republican senators were saying.
And will it prevent a compromise deal that's in the works?
Well, it means it delayed a compromise deal, which means now the House has to do something very quickly with this shutdown deadline looming.
All right, John Dickerson, good to see you. Thank you. Next time we'll talk about Senate procedure.